So there's a new energy around you, and it's definitely not somebody coming in from the past. So let me pull some cards out and we will see who this new energy is. And I love that. For some reason, my packs now, especially this new one, has got cards which are already the other way around. Second time it's happened. It's like messages are already coming without me even starting. So, this new energy, who are they? Well, the first card said independence, and I love that because independence doesn't necessarily mean that you're open to it, you're independent, you're not, there's nothing holding you back from proceeding forward if that's what you choose. Because remember what I said, this is not an energy from the past. So if you are in that limbo, if you are waiting, if you are wondering when your ex, no contact, that kind of person is going to be stepping forward, then this reading is not going to be applying so much to you guys, because this energy, and I want to use the words, and again, my words come from your guides, universe, not necessarily me, but in this instance, it's very much about your guides knowing that you are open. Your ex, in this particular case, is going to be remaining the ex. So let's see. This new person is bringing in a lot of rewards. And that doesn't necessarily mean because it's a chest of coins and treasure and everything else. So that basically very much to do with maybe a new outlook on things. Maybe they are not caught up with restrictions, emotionally available. That is the key. That is what I wanted to say, and I couldn't find the words. And I kept on going independence and stuff. But yes, they are independent, but emotionally available. And those, when it comes to a love reading or anything to do with love, are the most two powerful key words that can be attached to a person. Emotionally available. And I keep on repeating it as if I'm putting it out there to you guys and manifesting it for you, that that's what you deserve. You deserve a person who is emotionally available and not the opposite, which is what a lot of us always end up attracting. The right person, wrong timing, and they're working through their shit